Hello students, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I am going to discuss some questions and answers from the story Triumph of Surgery. So let's begin. Question number 1. Mrs. Pumphrey was extremely fond of her dog. Illustrate with examples from the text. So how Mrs. Pumphrey was loving her dog, we have to explain it. So the answer is Mrs. Pumphrey was very fond of her dog. She gave him 5-star treatment. She provided him with delicious food to eat. So what are the points here? From here we have to uh, remember that she provided him with delicious food. First वो delicious food दे रहे थे and overfed कर रहे थे. कैसे? By giving him little extra. Okay, meals के बीच भी वो कुछ दे रहे थे खाने के लिए. She felt miserable when Tricky was hospitalized. Even when you know that when he was hospitalized, she felt miserable, she felt unhappy. Okay, then when she listened that she is convalescing, means she is recovering from the illness, she sent eggs and wine for his speed recovery. Okay, and tears of joy were seen in her eyes after seeing the dog recovered. So from these points, you can say that Mrs. Pumphrey was extremely fond of her dog. Okay, then move to the second question. How can you say that Mrs. Pumphrey was a rich lady? कैसे बोल सकते हैं कि Mrs. Pumphrey एक rich lady था? Okay, Mrs. Pumphrey was a rich lady who had a small dog named Tricky. So उनके पास एक dog था. She had pampered the dog by providing him things like a raincoat for wet days, a whole wardrobe full of tweed coats. There are separate bowls like breakfast bowl, lunch bowl, super bowls, etc. So उनके पास ये सब चीज़ था ट्रिकी के लिए. ठीक है, एक लग्जरियस लाइफ वो मेंटेन कर रहा था क्योंकि ये जो मिसेस पम्फ्रे थे वो रीच ही थे ना, इसीलिए. सो सी हैड अ लॉट ऑफ सर्वेंट्स एंड मेड्स टू टेक केयर ऑफ हिम. उनके पास सर्वेंट्स लोग भी थे एंड टू सर्व ट्रिकी as well as his favorite customs. Okay, then टॉयज एंड रबर रिंग्स. बिसाइड्स ही ओन्ड एक सॉफ्टवेयर ड्रिवन लॉन्ग ब्लैक कार. इसके अलावा उनके पास एक क्या था, एक सॉफ्टवेयर ड्रिवन लॉन्ग ब्लैक कार. इसका मतलब क्या है? उनके पास सफ़र का मतलब क्या है? ड्राइवर. ओके, सफ़र का मतलब ड्राइवर होता है. सो उनके पास एक ड्राइवर भी था एंड एक कार भी था. सो इन सारे चीज़ से हमको पता लगता है कि Mrs. Pumphrey was a rich lady. Okay, let's move to the next question. Distinguish between Mrs. Pumphrey's method and Mr. Harriet's method in looking after the dog. Whose method could be regarded the best of the two and why? So we have to compare here the method of Mrs. Pumphrey's treatment and the method of Mr. Harriet's treatment. जब ट्रिकी इल था तब की बात यहाँ बोला जा रहा है. ओके, सो आंसर इज मिसेस पम्फ्रे loved Tricky, her pet dog, very much. When she found that Tricky was no more active and energetic, she tried to give more nutrients in his food to make him more energetic, like malt, olive oil, and a bowl of horlicks or an extra diet of cream cakes and chocolates. ओके, सो उन्होंने सोचा था कि ट्रिकी ने माल न्यूट्रिशन का शिकार हुआ है, इसीलिए ये सब चीज़ उनको दे रखे थे एंड उनको नहीं पता था कि उनका जो ये आदत था कि ज़्यादा लव एंड अफेक्शन करने के लिए करने से उसका क्या ट्रिकी का कंडीशन बिगड़ते जा रहा है. ओके, बट शी वाज नॉट गिविंग हिम एक्सरसाइजेस. So the most important thing is that she was giving him food and was not providing him exercises. Okay, then in fact Tricky was not suffering from any disease. Mr. Harriet found out the main cause of his ailment. Okay, as a doctor, एक डॉक्टर होने के नाते उनको पता था कि ये malnutrition का शिकार नहीं है. So his greed for overeating, ये क्या है? his greed for overeating का क्या लोभ था उनको, किसको? डॉग को, ट्रिकी को. Mr. Harriet gave him a controlled diet, recovered him from lethargy caused by overeating. Okay, so what is the treatment given by Mr. Harriet? That is controlled diet. Okay, sorry. Okay, so he was giving him controlled diet and he also Mr. Harriet method could be regarded better. Okay, as he gave him control diet, so it is the best method of the two persons. Okay, as he understood the cause and remedy of the disease, he was able to treat the dog by by being strict with him. Okay, उनके साथ ट्रिकी के साथ स्ट्रिक्ट होकर वो उसका ट्रीटमेंट किया. एंड फिजिकल एक्टिविटीज़, कैसे फिजिकल एक्टिविटीज़ वो कर रहा था? जो अदर्स डॉग थे उनके साथ लड़ाई करके, फाइट करके वो खाना खा रहा था. ओके, देन मूव टू द फोर्थ क्वेश्चन. वाज ट्रिकी ऑल्सो टू बी ब्लेम्ड इन मोर वेज दैन वन? हाउ? सो ट्रिकी को हम कैसे ब्लेम कर सकते हैं? ट्रिकी वाज किसके लिए? जो उसका जो इलनेस था. ठीक है, देन आंसर इज ट्रिकी वाज मिसेस पम्फ्रे's favorite dog. No doubt she loved him very much and so pampered him, but then it was Tricky's fault also. He was a greedy dog who wanted to eat anything and everything which was served to him. Okay, you have to remember this point that the dog was very greedy and he wanted to eat anything and everything which was served to him. उनको जो कुछ भी खाने के लिए दिया जा रहा था वो सब कुछ खा रहा था. Okay, he had never refused to eat food and used to have meals at any hour of the day. One night, he had become a glutton. He changed his system very easily according to the luxuries he got. Apart from all that, he never believed in going for exercises or walk. So, the next point is that what? He never believed in going for exercises or walk. Walk के लिए वो नहीं जा रहा था. Okay. So, first thing that he was greedy, and second thing was that he never does exercises. Okay. Then he rather tried to please his mistress by eating all the time. So, another point is that he, to please his master, he always ate everything, be it sweets or eggs. So he was also to be blamed for his present condition. So इसीलिए जो प्रेजेंट कंडीशन था टिकी का, इसलिए उनको ही हम ब्लेम कर सकते हैं. ओके, उसको ही हम ब्लेम कर सकते हैं क्योंकि वो क्रीडी था और क्या था, वो एक्सरसाइज नहीं कर रहा था और उसका जो मिस्ट्रेस था उसको हैप्पी करने के लिए वो स्वीट्स खा रहा था, एग्स खा रहा था. सो फैट तो होगा ही ना. ओके, देन क्वेश्चन नंबर 5, व्हाई वाज ट्रिकी हैप्पी इन द डॉक्टर्स हाउस. सो क्यों वो खुश था डॉक्टर के हाउस में, मीन्स इन द हॉस्पिटल, व्हाई ही वाज हैप्पी. ओके, विल सी इट. इन द डॉक्टर्स हाउस, ट्रिकी वाज प्लेस्ड इन a warm box next to the other ducks. He was given only water and no food. On the second day, he made the other ducks but showed no interest. By the fourth day, he ran towards his food and joined the other ducks in their friendly, energetic struggles. So, what he was doing there, you know that how he joined with other ducks and fight with them for food. Okay, and he was how he was behaving like a tiger. Okay, so all these things we have to write here. He discovered the joys of being squashed and being an accepted member of the gang. He fought for his share at meals and hunted rats at night. So all these things that he was doing in the hospital has been written here. Okay, you have to remember all these things. Then we have to remember that ये सब चीज़ मिसेस पम्फ्रे के हाउस में नहीं हो रहा था. ओके, सो ही वाज फीलिंग वेरी हैप्पी हियर. In James Harriet's hospital. Okay, so let's discuss some short answer questions. Why is Mrs. Pomfrey worried about Tricky? You know that why she was worried. Mrs. Pomfrey has a fat dog named Tricky. It becomes listless, seem to have no energy. It falls ill, so Mrs. Pomfrey gets worried about it. Tricky का condition, Tricky का जो हालत था क्या बिगड़ता जा रहा था, इसीलिए वो ओरिड था. देन इज द नैरेटर एज रीच एज ट्रिकीस मिस्ट्रेस. नैरेटर कौन है यहाँ पर? जेम्स हेरियट. ओके, और मिस्टर हेरियट इज द नैरेटर ऑफ दिस स्टोरी. सो वो क्या, वो रिच था या मिसेस पम्फ्रे रिच थे, हम देखेंगे. द नैरेटर इज अ वेटनरी सर्जन, बट ट्रिकीस मिस्ट्रेस इज एन एक्सेप्शनली रिच लेडी हु हैज न्यूमरस सर्वेंट्स. उनके पास सर्वेंट्स लोग थे, उनके पास कार था, एंड यू नो दैट हाउ शी वाज प्रोवाइडिंग लग्जरियस लाइफ टू ट्रिकी. सो फ्रॉम ऑल दिस थिंग्स वी कैन से दैट Tricky's mistress was more rich than Mr. James Harriet. Okay. Then question number 3, how does he treat the dog? कैसे वो treat कर रहे थे? कहाँ पर? हॉस्पिटल पर. He kept an eye on him for 2 days and gave no food. Okay. Here the printing mistake is here, typing mistake. So you have to write here days and gave no food. That is not food. Okay. But plenty of water. वो उनको दे रहे थे. And at the end of the second day, he started to show some interest, some, okay, interest in his surroundings. And on the third day, he began to whimper when he heard the dog in a ward. So हॉस्पिटल में उसको पानी पीने के लिए दिया जा रहा था, सफिशिएंट पानी दिया जा रहा था, एंड उसको भी अदर डॉग के साथ खाने के लिए दिया जा रहा था, अलग नहीं दिया जा रहा था, क्योंकि अदर डॉग के साथ मिलकर वो उन लोग के साथ फ्रेंडली फाइट करेगा एंड उसका एक्सरसाइज होगा. ठीक है. व्हाई इज ही टेम्प्टेड टू कीप ट्रिकी एज अ परमानेंट गेस्ट. सो मिस्टर जेम्स हेरियट क्यों चाह रहे थे कि ये ट्रिकी यहाँ रह जाए. ठीक है. ही इज टेम्प्टेड टू कीप ट्रिकी ऑन एज अ परमानेंट गेस्ट बिकॉज मिसेस पम्फ्रे स्टार्टेड टू ब्रिंग अराउंड फ्रेश एग्स to 2 dozen at a time. He also sends bottles of wine and brandy for Tricky's health, but that is consumed by Mr. Harriet and his colleagues. It is not given to Tricky. So these were the reasons. Okay, ये सब कारण था, इसलिए वो चाह रहे थे कि ट्रिकी यहाँ से ना जाए. ठीक है, क्योंकि जो मिसेस पम्फ्रे थे ट्रिकी के लिए फ्रेश एग्स भेज रहे थे, वाइन्स भेज रहे थे, एंड ये सब चीज़ उन्होंने ट्रिकी को नहीं दे रहे थे क्योंकि वो फैट होता जा रहा था, इसलिए उन लोगों ने ही कंज्यूम कर रहे थे. ठीक है. Then question number 5, why does Mrs. Pomfrey think the dog's recovery is a triumph of surgery? So किसी लिए वो सोचा कि ये जो ट्रिकी का रिकवरी था एक ट्रायम्फ ऑफ सर्जरी था. सर्जरी का मतलब यू नो दैट हियर देयर इज नो सर्जरी और ऑपरेशन बट ओनली ट्रीटमेंट ऑफ ट्रिकी. एंड also in the chapter you can say in the story there is one point that in the surgery means here surgery का मतलब भी अस्पताल हो सकता है. ठीक है. She thinks that the dog's recovery is a triumph of surgery because of the dog's plight. When Tricky brought to the surgery, it was very ill. But at the end of story, Tricky is full of energy and has no ailment. So she says this. Okay, that a type of surgery. Do you think there are also parents like Mrs. Pumphrey? तुम सोचते हो क्या मिसेस पंफ्रे की तरह भी पेरेंट्स है? यस, देयर आर सम पेरेंट्स लाइक मिसेस पंफ्रे हु स्पॉइल देयर चिल्ड्रन बाय पैम्परिंग देम. यू नो दैट कैसे बच्चे लोगों को उन लोग का जो पेरेंट्स कैसे प्यार करते हैं, ज़्यादा प्यार करते हैं. दे ओवर देम दे ओवर देयर चिल्ड्रन और पेट्स डिस्पाइट बीइंग अवेयर ऑफ द हार्मफुल इफेक्ट्स ऑन देयर हेल्थ. पता है कि ये सब चीज़ खाने से क्या इसका जो हेल्थ बिगड़ जाएगा. स्टिल दे ओवर देम. Parents like Mrs. Pumphrey should maintain a healthy lifestyle of their family and pets. Okay, they should take care of their family. Then let's discuss some value-based questions. Okay, what would you have done if you were a member of the staff in Mrs. Pumphrey's household? To में और अगर neighbor होते तो क्या करते? What would your life have been like in general? So answer is first we have to write that if you were a staff, अगर एक staff होते तो क्या करते? If I were a member of the staff in her household, I would have not allowed Mrs. Pumphrey command to feed Tricky blindly. Okay, blindly खाने के लिए नहीं देती. In fact, I would have fed him according to the vet's advice. vet के advice के अनुसार खाने के लिए दिया करती. I would have also skipped spending the unnecessary stuff like toys, costumes, etc. to the hospital. My life would have been a very busy one, as I would have had to take care of the household chores and meet Ricky's demands on time. So this was the answer of the first question. Then the second question is that what your life have been like in general. Sorry, if you or a neighbor, अगर एक neighbor होते तो क्या करते? If I were Mrs. Pumphrey's neighbor, I would have advised her to consult a vet and follow his advice strictly, keeping in mind Tricky's deteriorating health. Deteriorating है destroying. Okay, so बिगड़ता जो जा रहा था उसका health condition. ठीक है. So मिसेस पंफ्रे का अगर मैं neighbor होती तो उनको advice देती कि एक vet के पास जाओ और उनका advice लेकर आके उसको खाने के लिए दो. I would have also been supportive in their hard times when Tricky was hospitalized. My life as Mrs. Pumphrey's neighbor would have been full of surprise and gifts as Mrs. Pumphrey was a loving lady. Okay, so मैं gift और surprise Mrs. Pumphrey के लिए भी ले आता. Then question number 2. What would you have done if you were in the narrator's place? अगर narrators के जगह होती तो क्या करती? If I were in the narrator's place, I would have treated Tricky with a similar amount of compassion and love. I would have ये सब चीज़ क्या सेम आएगा क्योंकि देखो I would have been equally caring as Mr. James and Harriet towards Tricky. I would have just been a little more stern का मतलब strict, okay, while advising Mrs. Pumphrey to put Tricky on a strict diet, knowing her way of showing love. I would have also not consumed Tricky's share of eggs and brandy sent by Mrs. Pumphrey. So you have to remember those points that कैसे अगर तुम नैरेटर्स के प्लेस होगी तो क्या करते कि ये सेम ट्रीटमेंट रहेगा कि उसी लव एंड कंपैशन के साथ टिकी को ट्रीटमेंट करता. एंड सेकेंडली थोड़ा सा स्टर्न और थोड़ा सा स्ट्रिक्ट मुझे होना पड़ता अगर उसके प्लेस में होता तो. ओके, देन आई वुड नॉट हैव कंज्यूम टिकी शेयर ऑफ एग्स. टिकी का शेयर जो का एग्स था एंड वाइन था उसको भी मैंने नहीं पीता और खाता. ठीक है. सो दीज आर द सिंपल एक्सप्लेनेशन of the questions and answers of triumph of surgery. I hope you would have liked this video. Then वीडियो को लाइक कर दो अगर अच्छी लगी तो. देन चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर देना. मिलते हैं अगले वीडियो में. ओके, बाय.